In Plankton the movie, we get perhaps one of the most sick and evil moments done by Plankton, and it is not one of his grand acts of destruction or attempts at world domination, but rather a small, almost throwaway revelation from Plankton's past. Something most people would overlook, as this movie itself treats it like an afterthought. This monstrous action is shown when Plankton and SpongeBob return to Bikini State University in search of Karen's original body parts. In a flashback, we learn about what Plankton did in his college years. Something completely horrific. Plankton froze his roommate using his freeze gun.
Who are you?
I've been your roommate for 4 years.
Ew.
Please, mister, no one steps on my Sheldon.
This freeze ray incident might seem laughable. However, the implications of this are very frightening. Because we also come to find out that this roommate was frozen this entire time for over 25 years and was also conscious during this time. The idea that Plankton's roommate was not only frozen but conscious the entire time transforms what could have been a gag into something deeply tragic. The roommate is trapped in a perpetual state of suspended animation, aware of the passage of time but unable to move, speak, or escape. This makes Plankton's act one of unimaginable cruelty, a punishment worse than death, carried out not out of necessity, but just because the roommate came in at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Let's hide this popsicle. None of the changes are gonna help me steal the secret formula.
Your idea hasn't worked for 25 years.
Hey, my old roommate.
What about this guy?
Well, great catching up with you, roomie old buddy.
Wait, no. Bye!
What intensifies this cruelty is not just the act itself, but the world's apparent indifference to it. The movie implies that the roommate's family and friends either forgot about him or never looked for him. This absence of concern from the broader world mirrors one of the movie's recurring themes, the way ambition and self-centeredness can erase empathy. Plankton's own obsession with power and invention makes him blind to the suffering he causes, but society's silence about the roommate's fate reflects a similar moral decay. The world simply moved on, and as I am about to tell you, so did the movie.
Why is your old roommate frozen?
Oh, him? Something he's doing for science class.
Please, mister, no one steps on my Sheldon.
Gotta get this little love bug to Karen before she breaches the surface.
The most disturbing part of this minuscule subplot is how this movie treats it. The scene lasts less than a minute, and the roommate is never mentioned again. The story of a man frozen in time, suffering silently for over 25 years, becomes a background joke, a footnote in the story of a villain's redemption arc. This narrative choice itself feels cruel, as it mirrors Plankton's lack of empathy. The movie, like its protagonist, looks past the pain of the forgotten victim in favor of focusing on the spectacle of world domination and romance. The roommate's suffering becomes a punchline, his tragedy lost in the echoes of Plankton's story.
That's right. I built this ultimate Karen to destroy the old Karen and get that secret formula. The secret formula was you.
In this way, Plankton the movie unintentionally comments on the very thing it depicts, the ease with which individuals and societies overlook the quiet suffering of others. The roommate's frozen body stands as a grim metaphor for forgotten victims everywhere, those who are paralyzed by circumstances, neglected by systems, and erased by history's indifference. Plankton's crime is monstrous, but the movie's fleeting acknowledgement of it adds a meta level of cruelty. The cruelty of forgetting.
I haven't eaten since spring break!
It's not just that Plankton froze a man for 25 years. It's that everyone, even the movie itself, seemed to stop caring. In doing so, this 1-minute subplot becomes one of the most haunting pieces of the entire SpongeBob franchise, a frozen memory of cruelty that will probably be forgotten by all of those who watch.